स्वागत है आपका स्टडी ट्यूटोरियल में। आज हम पढ़ेंगे हिस्ट्री फ्रॉम हंटिंग गैदरिंग टू ग्रोइंग फूड। So in this chapter the earliest people, why were they on the move? We describe people lived in the subcontinent 2 million years ago as hunter gatherers. This name has been provided because they hunted wild animals, caught fish, birds, gathered foods, roots, nuts, seeds, leaves, stalks, and eggs for their food. Hunter gatherers moved from place to place because of the following reason. If they had stayed at a point at one place for a long time, they would have eaten up all the available plant and animal resources. Animals move from place to place, so these people had to follow their movements for hunting purposes. People may have moved from season to season in search of different kinds of plants. People living in their on their banks would have had to go in search of water, hunting during the dry seasons from their places. How do we know about these people? Archaeologists have found some of the things hunter gatherers made and used. They made and used tools of stone, wood, and bone, of which stone tools have survived best. Stone tools were used to cut meat and bone, scrap bark and hides, chop fruit and roots. Other tools were used to chop wood. Choosing a place to live in, people prefer to live in places having the following availability. They lived near to the resources of water such as rivers and lakes. People tried to find places where good quality stone was easily available, as it was important for hunting. Finding out about the fire traces of ash show that the people at that time have invented fire. It could have been used for many things. First, as a resource of light, second, to roast meat, third, to scare away animals. The changing environment. Around 12,000 years ago, there were major changes in the climate of the world which led to the development of grasslands in many areas. This also led to an increase in the number of animals that survived on the grass. So people start thinking about herding and rearing rearing these animals. Fishing also become important for people in the beginning of farming and herding. With the development of grassland, people came to know about growing wheat, barley, rice in different parts of the subcontinent. This is how they started practicing farming. People also attract and then tame animals by leaving food for them near their shelters. The first animal to be tamed was the wild ancestors of the dog. Animals such as sheep, goat, cattle, and also the pig lived in herds, and most of them ate grass. Often people protected these animals from attacks by other wild animals. This is how they become herders, a new way of life. People had to stay in the same place for a long time, looking after the plants, watering, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grain ripened. Then they start thinking of storing the grain for food and seeds. They began making large clay pots or wove baskets or dug pits into the ground, storing animals that are reared can be used as a store of food towards a turtle life. Archaeologists have found traces of huts or houses at some sites, which shows that people have a stable life. They had also found cooking huts both inside and outside the huts, which suggests that depending on the weather, people used to cook food either indoors or outdoors. Stone tools have been found from many sites. Many of these are different from the earlier Paleolithic, why they are called Neolithic. These include tools that were polished to give a fine cutting, aids and mortars and pestles. mortars and pestles are used for grinding grain to even today. Apart from these tools, some of the tools were also made of bone. Many kinds of earthen pots have also been found. These were used for decoration and storing things. People also began weaving cloth using different kinds of materials, for example, cotton. Buried with goats, which were probably meat to serve as food in the next world. Several burial sites have been found at Merkar. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe this video. Thank you.